Good evening, guys. This is the draw for the Snooker Shootout. If you can just bear with me, we're going to go ahead with it very soon. We'll just try to get Nikos in and just clarify who's playing. So please bear with me. We'll be there shortly. Looks as though there's 10 players that have joined. I've added Nikos. I was hesitant at first to add him in. It has been out there for a number of days, and I'm not particularly I have issues with players just joining on the night because they want a game. I appreciate and they're more than welcome to play as members to play, but just turning up and then just playing it on a particular night. Ideally, it's for members as part of the season. It is a season draw. By the way, if anyone can hear me, can you just, or is watching this, can you just confirm in the green room that you can hear me? Because it's quite important. I just need to make sure that I'm not talking to myself. So please just tell me in the green room if you can hear me. But I will be with you shortly. So I'm just waiting for someone to confirm they can hear me, and then we can get started. So no one's told me on the green room yet, so I'm presuming you can't hear me then. Thank you, Jasper. I appreciate that. So I know I'm not going bad. So there will be pictures very shortly. Just give me a moment. Picture is coming up now. The draw is a bit tricky, but it needs to be done. Right, so let me see. Participants. Right. NGA. If Jamie, Jasper, Mike, anyone who has a grasp of what's going on, if you could just keep the other players informed and just let them know that just to stay in the green room, just to get updates, and I'm just setting up the draw. That would be appreciated. I just need to enter players' names who have entered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chris. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So PMX is there. So Chris is there. PMX is there. Mohammed is there. Mushtaq is there. Nikos is there. Jasper is there. Mike is there. Wim is there. Yes. Jamie's there. And Alan Lockett is there. Right, good. So that's that. Snooker Shootout. It looks as though there's going to be one round, one match, and then it'll go, the rest will go into straight into the quarterfinals. I'm not looking at the messages being sent. I'm just going to quickly finish this and have a quick look. So we'll do it 30 seconds. No, we'll do it. No, let's do it 15 seconds. I'll get started. 500 for the diameter. Need to do that. No need to do that. Let's go for that. Okay, let's change the colors. We don't want light colors. Okay, so we have, I'm just about ready to start now, so I'm going to have a quick look at the messages. Who? Rafat. Of course, Rafat, but has he entered? He's not entered. Rafat's not entered. Has he entered? Oh, dear. 9 players, participants. Oh dear, dear. Rafa is not there. I suppose I'm going to have to add him. Right. Okay, so shout out to me if you can hear me. Thank you, Wim. I appreciate that for letting me know. So there's 12 players in the tournament, so that would mean there's going to be a couple of round one matches. There's some players that still don't understand how it works, but we'll just move on from that. So just to clarify, this is going to be just a straightforward one-frame match. Round one, quarter-final, semi-final, final. So everyone prepare yourself, get ready for each frame from the start, from the break-off onwards. There's no second chances. I'm just going to send a list of the players' names. Okay, so I'm just going to get started now. Wim's watching, a few people are watching, so they can determine whether I do this correct or not, whether it's fair or not. I'm just going to ask one more time. Okay, so I'm going to make the draw. So what's going to happen is it's going to be the first player drawn will be seed 1. The second player drawn will be seed 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, then 11, then 12. 13, 14, 15, and 16 will be... Wait a minute, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So is that... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 10. And so from 11 onwards will be... Let's take that out. So 11... 12. Anyone who gets a player that has not turned up obviously will just get a bye. Not looking to complicate it tonight. It's just a straightforward knockout match, one frame only for every single round. And that's basically it. So it's kind of a testament of your match play in over one frame. You get lucky, you get lucky. So I've done the seeding for the buys. unnamed 11, unnamed 12, etc. They're buys. And now I'm going to make the draw for the match. I'm just going to have a look at some messages that are being said, just to check. Right, okay. It seems as though I can go forward, and the rounds will be drawn automatically once I've done the first round. So wherever you're positioned in the seeding, you will just get everything. The quarterfinal will be decided, semi-final, and obviously the final will be decided after the first draw. Yes, the seeding will do that. Jamie's asking about whether it will be against one player. Okay, so I'm going to make the draw now. Sorry to keep you guys. I don't want to keep you waiting long. I know you've got families and other things to do, etc. And we're already 16 minutes past the first match. So I'm going to make the first draw. So the first player that comes out will be seeded 1, then 2, then 3 onwards. So without any further ado, let's make the draw for the snooker shootout. So this is going to be seed 1. Chris Stedman is seed 1. Seed 1 doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get a favoured draw. It's just the way we're going to set it up. So Chris is at the top half of the draw there, as you can see. So that's that one. Now this is for seed 2. So Chris gets a bye in the first one and will go automatically into the quarterfinal. Right. Okay, 1 second here. PMX is seed 2. Let me just do something here. That was PMX. PMX was the second one. I'm just going to take him out here and take Chris out. They've already been sorted out. So apply wheel changes. So PMX was the second player that was drawn out. So he will be seed 2. But if he doesn't turn up, that's a good point. If he doesn't turn up, then we'll just see how that makes the quarterfinal look. So, but someone said he is in the snooker. He's playing snooker. If someone can just confirm he's playing or not, because that's quite important whether I carry on or not. Actually. Okay. Well, his opponent meets. No, his opponent doesn't meet Chris. If you can see, his opponent will go into the quarterfinal, and whoever gets 7 or wins 7 or 10 will get a bye. But I don't want a bye in the quarterfinal. That's the thing. Yes, I don't want a bye. So this is This is the reason why I don't want to buy. So I might just have to take PMX out and leave him to the end. And that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to take PMX out. And he will just have to be, he would have to come down into seed 10. I'm going to have a look at the messages. Right, okay. So I've taken him out. So this next player will be seed 2. Let's make the draw. Nikos is seed 2. There we go. So Nikos is in the second half of the draw. Let's make the next player. The next draw will be seed 3. And it's Mike just. We're just moving into win, but Mike gets the seed 3. Again, just to repeat, whether you're a higher seed, that doesn't necessarily make any difference to whether you get an easier match or not. It's just to decide the positions you are in the draw. So Mike is in the bottom half of the draw in match 7 for round 1. But he gets a bye. So Nikos, Mike, and Chris all have byes into the quarterfinal and won't play until round 1 is finished. Let's make that next draw. This is for seed 4. World champion Jasper Kuzman gets seed 4 and also will get a bye. If my calculations are correct. Entered very late in the evening, just in time, and gets the seed 4, and he is in the top half of the draw, and he will get a bye also. Next one is seed 5. PMX Papa Daculus will be put into seed 10 at the end because he's not showing up. We don't know if he's playing or not. We have to presume he's not playing until he shows up. Mushtak. Is Mushtak here? That's a point. Is Mushtak around? Let me just check. Excellent. So Mushtak is here. And so Mushtak is seed 5. Yeah, so there we go. Mushtak is seed 5, and he is in match 4, and he gets a bye as well. There's just, let me see, there's one. I think there's just one more. I think this seed now, 6 seed, is the final one who will get a bye. So this is to determine who is seed 6. Alan Lockett gets seed 6 and the bye. Very lucky I am. Gives me a slight advantage. Automatically going to the quarterfinal. Yes, I'm right at the bottom, and I will play the win. Well, I will play Mike Mora in the quarterfinal. Jasper will play Mushtak in the quarterfinal, and we just need to confirm the next matches. So the next seed will be seed 7. Let's make that draw. Wim is seed 7, and so he will play either Mohammed or Jamie, or Mohammed, Jamie, or Papa. So Wim goes into match 6 there near the bottom half of the draw, and seed 8 will go into the top half. So let's do seed 8, and we'll just work it all out in a moment. Let's have a quick look on. And Rafat is seed 8. Right, where is Rafat? Did I not enter him? Right, let's just presume Rafat is seed 11. Oh, God. Did I not enter him? Let me just have a quick look. So he looks as though he's going to have to be 11. So Rafat is seed 8. So seed 8 should go there. Seed 11 is already down. Eight. Right, so Papa will have to be Papa will be seed 11. So I'm going to save that, and let me just participants. The bollocks of this and that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pardon my French. Right, I just need to enter Rafat. Obviously, I forgot to do it, but right, so let's just go back to placement. Sorry about this, guys. Right, so I just need to make a few adjustments here. So I'm going to take that out. So Rafa is next. Then Rafa goes there. Right, okay, sorry about that. So looks like we're back on track. So Rafat's been added. Rafat goes to the top there. That means 11 will become PMX. Any news from PMX? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to make the next draw onto number 9 so we can get going. I hadn't added Rafa on. I'd had him onto the draw part of it in terms of the wheel, but I just didn't add in. And Mohammed is number 9. Which means Jamie is number 10. And Papa is number 11. Right, so that means there's the draw. So if I save that, so that means Chris gets a bye. Rafat will play Mo. Jasper gets a bye. Mushtaq gets a bye. Nikos gets a bye. Wim will play Jamie Anderson. Mike gets a bye. Alan gets a bye. So that is that draw. So I'm just going to make that a bit more official and then add the quarterfinals in as well. So Chris gets that. So Chris goes in. Jamie gets a forfeit. Mohammed gets a forfeit, and we'll play Jasper. Nikos. Forfeit. Jamie will play Wim. Mike gets a forfeit. Oh, his opponent gets a forfeit, sorry. And Alan will play PMX. So there you go. That's the draw. And I'll send you that down. See any comments. Yeah, hopefully you saw what I did there, Jasper. He was put into, in terms of the draw, he was down as in order of preference. So nothing was changed, even though I had to add him later onto the wheel, onto the placement that I was using. So that's basically the draw. I'm sending the draw through now. If you can go off that and enter any final results into the Facebook results and fixtures, and ideally the website. If I'm playing a match, obviously, then okay, that's the draw for the Snooker Shootout. Thank you for watching. I'll be available in the green room, and obviously it's quite straightforward. One frame, knockout, you're either in or you're out. Thank you for watching. Good luck to everyone.